Hey guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing something a little bit different. So I have a dress that I've had in my wardrobe for quite some time now. I've only worn it a couple of times, which is really disappointing. I hate having clothes in my wardrobe that I either never wear or that I only wear a couple of times. So I thought today I'd bring you guys along while I try and do a little bit of a flip on this dress. So I got it from the markets. It was like a brand new dress, but I've never really been 100% happy with it. Like I like the dress, but I don't know, something's preventing me from wearing it. So I thought I might try and do a little bit of a flip on it and see if I like it better. Hopefully I do. I've never done anything like this before. I've made clothes from scratch or from a pattern before, but I've never flipped in like an outfit before. So I thought I'd bring you guys along and we'll do it together, and hopefully it's not a total disaster. But anyway, I'll try it on so you can see what it looks like before, and then I'll kind of run over what my thoughts are. I know what I want to do for the most part, but I'm not quite sure about the top half of the dress. Anyway, so I'll try it on now, show you what it looks like, and then we'll get into talking about what I'm going to do with it. So this is what the dress looks like. It doesn't look like much on the coat hanger, but it's like a wrap style top part. There is a button on the inside, but it keeps coming off. And there's a row of buttons there. It's got some frills down the bottom and some sleeves. So I'll just pop it on and show you what it looks like on, because yeah, it really doesn't look like much hanging there. Okay, so this is what the dress looks like on. I don't know if you can quite see it all, but yeah, it just doesn't quite fit right here. Like it's a little bit loose, and I don't know, it just kind of feels a bit frumpy. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do something with it. My thought is basically I'm going to detach the top half and basically just make it into a high-waisted skirt. And yeah, I'm just not quite sure what to do with the top yet, but I might just jump on Pinterest or I don't know, Google or something and try and get a bit of an inspo. I was thinking about keeping it as a wrap crop, but I'm not sure if I'll actually have enough material. Yeah, so anyway, I'll have a play around with it and we'll see what we can kind of do with it. Definitely going to make the bottom half into a skirt. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more fitted because I have quite a bit of space at the back here. So yeah, anyway, let's see how we go. Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to do is just detach the top part to the bottom part, so like the bodice area from the skirt, and I'm literally just going to cut it across. I've been thinking about what I might do for the top half, and I think I have an idea. Not 100% sure if I'll have enough fabric for it, but yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a play around and see if I can get the kind of top that I'm thinking, but it will depend on whether I have enough fabric or not. I don't know why, but I'm actually really nervous to do this. I think because I've never done anything like this before. But I mean, at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, I'm not wearing this dress anyway, so I might as well give it a go, and if it works, excellent. If it doesn't, well, lesson learned. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is this skirt part has lining in it, and I want to keep the lining in it because this is very thin material. But what they've done is they've sewn in the seam and then put the overlay of lining in there. So what I'm going to do is just very, very closely to the edge here is just simply sew straight across to close my edging. I'm going to pin it in place though because lining is quite slippery, so I don't want to have it all wonky. So I just have some pins, and yeah, I'm just going to simply pin across, although okay, so I've just pinned across the top there, and we're just going to do a straight stitch right across. I'm going to be doing this really slow because I'm very close to the edge of the fabric, and yeah, I don't want to go wonky or anything like that. So even though, you know, this sewing machine's really fast, we want it to go slow today so that we can keep everything nice and tidy. So I've just got my little scissors. They're very fine scissors, so it's perfect for doing this. And I'm just going to go on the inside and just trim off all of this little excess crummy stuff that's not very appealing. So I'm just finishing off trimming along the edge. It's actually taken me a lot longer than I thought it would have. If there hadn't been buttons on this already, I would have actually just made a small hem. It would have been so much quicker and so much neater and easier, but that's okay. We're just about there now. So just doing the final little ones, and I think I have a plan in mind for the top if I have enough fabric. Okay, so we're done. There might be a couple of little pieces that I've missed, but I can just go back over that some other time. Okay, so this is what the skirt is looking like now. And we're just going to work on the top now, I think. So that's the skirt. Okay, so I've just been on Pinterest and I've had a quick look at some like kind of inspiration for my top. And what I'm actually going to do, this will make a lot more sense when I actually start doing it, but this was the front of the dress. I am now actually going to flip the top around, and the back is going to now become the front. And again, this will make so much more sense when I actually start doing it. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring the neckline down and make it a square neckline. And then I'm going to attach some fabric down here, and it's going to be a tie up at the back, if that makes sense. So it looks really weird right now, but that's the plan. So I'm going to flip the dress around. The back is now going to become the front. We're going to do a square neckline and we're going to make it a tie up at the back. Okay, so now I am working on the top. I have never made a square neckline and I don't have a top in my wardrobe already that is a square neckline. So we're kind of just rolling with this. So I'm just going to be drawing on the inside of this to try and get a bit of a square shape. So I think we're going to go about there. Okay, so I'm just going 5 centimeters down. This is just going to be rough, like I don't actually know the exact measurements at the moment, but we're just going to kind of see what it looks like at about 5 centimeters. Okay, and I'm just doing a straight line across there. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of try this on for a sec. Okay, I think I'm going to go a little bit lower because that's a really high neckline still, and I just also got to remember that I'm taking into consideration my seam allowance. So I think I'm going to go more like 6 centimeters. And we are about 25 wide. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to cut out a piece of just this white cotton that I have here. I'm just going to do a square, and this is just going to be like my lining. So normally if I had lining I would actually use lining, but I don't have any. So I'm just going to use this cotton. So because we're going to do a seam for this, I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger. Okay, so we are finally done. I have a couple of little bits of threads that I need to cut off, and it really does need an iron, like especially down the bottom where I've done the new hem. But this is basically the finished product. I'm pretty happy with the top. So this is what it looks like at the back. I might even just make it like a little bit, if you can see here, it kind of gathers a little bit, so I might even just like trim off a little bit more and make it so it ties a little bit easier. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. But like I said, yeah, I do need a couple of threads trimmed off, and it does need a wash and an iron. But I'm pretty happy with it. What do you guys think? I think this will look really good against a tan. At the moment, I'm really pale. I'm going to be tanning tomorrow, but that's another story. What do you guys think? I think it looks so much better as a two-piece as opposed to when it was a dress. I don't know if I would wear it together, but individually, absolutely love. I do like it as a two-piece as well. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Considering I've never done this before, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. Yeah. Anyway, if you liked this video and you guys want to see more like it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps support my channel and also lets me know the kinds of videos you guys like to see. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.